when you've got the word China in a video, if it's not some shocking, horrifying scandal, nobody really wants to click on it. It's like the West only want to see that China is some big, monstrous, evil, domineering, dictatorial state. And if you've got a story that says, well, no, actually, there's loads of foreigners that live here, we love it, we've got a fantastic life. And guess what? We're building a massive distillery over there.
It just shows you how, you know, foreigners can be very successful in China. You know, you're testament to that. I mean, honest to God, I'm like mind blown at the size of this project. I really am. I'm not just saying that for the video. I really am. You know, because I know how difficult projects are. This is a project on a big scale, man.
It is. I mean, if you take a look at the average startup distillery in the UK in the past 10 years, I don't think any of them have really got beyond about 300,000 LPA. And, you know, we're starting with 7.5 million. But where I think it gets really interesting is if we pick that up and, you know, we got some kind of magical machine and we teleported it to Scotland, and Scotland now is about 147, 148 distilleries, we'd probably be number 5.
So
that's
how big you are.
That's where it starts to get really interesting. And even on a global scale, you know, it would still be top 14, top 15, something like that.
I've really enjoyed, you know, the couple of days I've been here, you know, speaking to the people, seeing how passionate they are, you know, I'm just really impressed, really impressed.
Yeah, it's a great bunch of people, but I think this is where we see whiskey as being much more interesting than just, you know, a business and we can make loads of money and la la la. It's something that we found brings people together. You got people from literally every corner of the world that have completely different backgrounds and different skills, different expertise, different experience, but they can all actually connect.
They're all bringing something to the party.
Well, they can connect over the subject of whiskey. It becomes something that unifies. You know, if you take a look at the history of all these whiskey nights, you've got all these people from all over the world all coming together to the same place, and it doesn't matter, you know, what race you are and what religion you are and what colour you are and what your politics are. People just want to talk about whiskey. For people to take a leap of faith and throw their money into a project led by somebody that they've never met. Absolutely never met.
You've obviously instilled a lot of trust in people then.
I guess it is, but I think it's more about the transparency. It's not so much about me being, whoa, Joe's this amazing guy. It's just because everything has always been so transparent from the start. So it's like everybody that poured in their money initially, you know, instantaneously, they've all got shares in the company. So, you know, they've got real pieces of paper that actually have a real value, and they can go and look up on Hong Kong Company Registry and they're on the shareholders list. And then that becomes the foundation to the next level when you bring in more people with more money.
Thank you very much for asking me here. It's been a pleasure and an experience. I've learned a lot, and I'm really looking forward to coming back and seeing it develop from where you are now to when you're producing spirits. I think
I mean, I'm really keen for you to come back. I mean, as I said, we've got another big event in July, which is when we start cementing the bricks into our plenum wall. So those are the bricks with the steel wraparound plates with people's naming.
Nice.
Obviously, most of the investors, or I think all of the investors, have got their own bricks or multiple bricks that they bought. But there's also lots of other people that are not invested in the project but still like what we're doing and want to try and support, so they've got bricks as well. So definitely come back in July. I think July will probably have about 100 people here. And then the next big one will be probably either the end of December or the start of January. Just depending upon how holidays fall. And come back obviously for that. And then we'll have another one about 3 months later when we start filling casks.
That'd be amazing.
You're more than welcome to come to all of them.
I think it'll be really good to show the whole process. I think it's great.
Fantastic. Cheers, mate.
You're welcome.